Hey, welcome back, y'all. It's been a while, but I really wanted to touch bases on. It's gonna be a little windy, man, cause it feel good outside though. Nice, good day today. But yeah, I think there's something that needs to be addressed amongst us. Even our youth, everybody in general, everybody in general. We can't allow ourselves or someone else to degrade us or to degrade someone by our level of status. And by that, what I mean is that just because you able to do certain things, accomplish certain things, able to go out your way to provide more than others, especially man to man, to be able to provide for your family more than someone else able to provide for their family, that ultimately doesn't give you the right to belittle the next person or to make yourself feel superior among someone else because they not doing what you're doing. If one person's able to go to the store and purchase an item that's cost $1,000 and the other person's not able to, that don't give you the opportunity or the ability to say that you're doing better than that person or you even better than that person in any type of way. Everybody's running their own race. Everybody's doing their own thing. The most important part is that making sure that you're happy with what it is that you got. See, we chasing other people's success. We chasing a lot of other people's, how can I say, basically success and their growth and where they at, but we don't know what they've been through. And the person on the other side of the mirror doesn't know what that other person's going through. They could be in a financial position that could be greater than yours and looking at life totally different. And you might not even know that, but that person on the other side may be using themselves as a reason to, hey, listen, you ain't doing this, so I'm a better man than you. Or you ain't doing this because I'm better than you in this aspect of my life. Listen, whatever it is that you're doing, that's great. Have fun, enjoy it. Enjoy it to your liking. And if someone got something better than you, you shouldn't even feel that someone got something better than you. You just feel that they got something different from you. And that's okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being different. There's nothing wrong with having different. You got some people out there that like to go out and put their money and purchase different items such as shoes, maybe clothes. Somebody might be out there buying a whole bunch of hats. I don't know. But then you got the other person on the other side who may be looking at, instead of spending my money in shoes all the time, I might want to put my money in this investment or in this stock or in this opportunity. So we got different views and we all see things different and we follow the things that we like and the things that we value, but just don't allow You just don't allow nobody to devalue you because you're not where they feel that you should be in your life. And you shouldn't, and the person on the other side, you should not devalue anybody else because they're not at a level of where you feel that you are. Because always remember, there's somebody out there always that's doing better than you than what it is that you think you're doing the best in. You got to remember that. Humble yourself, people. We all got to humble ourselves and just be thankful for even the little things that we got and the things that we're able to do. If you're able to do something, share those experiences and share them with somebody else to help them learn how to do it. Let's not be crabs in the bucket, man. We gotta get out of that mindset of putting each other down, and especially with the things that's going on in the world today. You got to get out of that mindset and start working together. Let's build a foundation. Build with each other. Don't say, hey, man, I'm doing X, Y, Z, and you ain't doing it, so we can hang together. It's more, the conversation need to be more, hey, listen, I got myself into this opportunity, or I did this, or I'm doing this with my finances, or I read this book, or I understand this criteria or something. Let me share this information with you. It's up to that person to receive and take that information and run with it. If they don't want it, that's fine, it's cool. But at least you shared that moment of that opportunity with them and that information for that person to be able to grow and be able to do it. They might not like what you into. You might like something that they into. You never know. And so that leads me to my next point, and that's it. And that is, we like to judge people on things that we don't know about them. And that's what a lot of us doing. And when somebody comes up against us and they either put their success on our shoulders, that person can sometimes feel some type of guilt, some type of resentment towards you. You don't know how they may feel. And ultimately, they might retaliate back in a negative way. So now y'all arguing and beefing over something, this male or female. Now you guys are ultimately beefing for something that was said. And then we already know what that leads down to next. Either violence, any such a violence, any type of social media bullying that we have nowadays. It leads to all that. All that could have been avoided at all costs. And from there, we need with that example is why we need to learn to stick together. You know, why aren't we owning the block? Why are we just living on the block? Come together as a family, then as a community. Let's own the block. Let's own the plaza. You know, let's own some things. Some people not interested in owning some things. They find with their life and how it is that it's going. That's okay, but at least get the information. Because you can always share that information with somebody else. Say, hey, listen, I found out this. I wasn't interested in it, but maybe you may be interested in it. So how about you look into it, you know, and grow together? Because what it is, especially for a male, our ego get tested and it get touched. And then we start to feel some type of way. So now we got to step up and show that we that better man, or we can be that better man, especially if our woman's on the side of us, because we're known to be the providers. So we got to make sure, especially in front of our lady or even in front of our friends, we got to make sure we keep a certain status level of, oh, nah, I ain't going to let this man talk me down. I ain't going to let this person, or I ain't going to let this girl make me feel like this way in front of her man or her husband, her boyfriend, or vice versa, in front of with a man to a man, in front of his wife, his lady, his girl. Bro, that ain't even necessary. That ain't even worth it. And you come to a state of mind and a maturity level where you know what's worth your time, what's not worth your time. Getting into these arguments with certain people ain't even worth your time. So I say all that to say this: respect others and respect yourself.